Welcome back to the Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone Meta Snapshot. This will be our final snapshot ahead of the coming expansion, Festival of Legends, and the launch of the new Year of the Wolf with its changes to the core set. So let's dive right in. We've had a bit of time now after the format-defining nerfs to Spectral Pillager, Cataclysm, and Grey Sage Parrot. So how is Wild Hearthstone doing? About as well as you'd expect with other overpowered synergies left to run the format in their absence. The best deck currently in the format, Shutterwalk Shaman, powers itself along on the strength of its aggro-shattering 1-2 punch of Firemancer Flurgle and Toxfin. How this interaction has escaped adjustment thus far is utterly perplexing. It is easy to tutor, cheap to play, and single-handedly shuts down anything whose win condition involves fighting for the board. While Hearthstone's developers have hinted that more changes are coming this year to the format, if they don't address this interaction alongside everything else they're planning, then many players are going to be left shaking their heads in disbelief. The same is somewhat true for Druid's bread and butter of Twig of the World Tree and Sphere of Sapience, which infuses the class with way too much mana, especially given how this combo is about to become tutorable via incoming Festival of Legends minion Instrument Tech. As long as this combo remains untouched, it will push any halfway decent Druid archetype up at least a tier in this snapshot, which may be the case with Cthulhu Druid and Reno Druid. More about that second one in a minute. All that said, with a big Wild update planned for the second phase of the coming game year, and with developers saying they're working on other adjustments, there is a big reason for hope that both of these are getting a serious look. Aside from this speculation, there isn't all that much new to say about the snapshot because the best archetype from last time, pretty much the same this time. The other tier 1 archetypes are Even Shaman and Pirate Rogue. They're both strong, capable, and have game into any commonplace matchup. Tier 2's most notable decks are also quite aggressive. Even Death Knight is a solid late month choice to grind out some ladder wins, as is Aggro Shadow Priest with its new Silence and Death Rattle packages. There are also interesting possibilities for Reno Priest and Mine Rogue, which exemplify two other ways to play, either be fast with a combo or reliably controlling into more aggressive archetypes. Want to try something a little spicier before the expansion and set rotation? Let's go back to Reno Druid, which is a fun and surprisingly powerful take on the singleton archetype. It might have trouble into the roughest of aggro, but it isn't without tools to deal with it. And it has exceptional late game value with ample mana cheat to get there more quickly. We're all really eager to see what comes next. Festival of Legends looks like an exciting and irreverent addition to our little trope. When it releases and when the Year of the Wolf begins, come on back here to the Tempo Storm Wild Hearthstone Meta Snapshot. We'll have some great options for you as the music starts.